What's good, YouTube? Nappy here, back again once again. And today, people, it's Thursday, so you know what it means for another Pokemon Top 5 all lined up and ready to go for you guys. Now, last week with the choice for either potential Mega Evolutions or Top 5 starting Pokemon, a topic that's been on the countdown for a while now, and it was so close, you guys don't even know how close it was, but Top 5 starting Pokemon did win. What? Besides that, you guys, I mean, do I really need to go over opinions and shit? It's an opinionated Top 5. Get over it. But let's go ahead and get into it. In the number 5 spot this week, we have TOTODILE. Now, TOTODILE for me is the best second gen starter, hands down. I don't care what you say, I don't care what reasoning you try and put in front of me. The original moveset for Chikorita, Bayleaf, and Meganium was not all that. Typhlosion, Quilava, and Cyndaquil, they were cool. Don't get me wrong, they are badass. And I'm not trying to say like I don't like Chikorita and Cyndaquil and their lines, it's just TOTODILE is my favorite. If you guys go through second gen and you find yourself having issues with like Lance or Morty, I know some people end up having trouble against Morty and his Gengars and whatnot. You know, I love that y'all having some troubles with the Gengar. But by level up, they get Bite and Ice Fang, so it's like you're good to go right there. I mean, in my opinion, he's clearly. In my opinion, he's the best choice for second gen starters, but I love him. He's the water starter. You know I gotta rep my water starters. I love him. So anyways, moving right along, in the number 4 spot this week, we have Mudkip. Another water starter. Oh my god. Mudkip I love just because it becomes ground water, and if that's not one of the greatest typings in the world, I don't know what the hell is. I mean, I get that it's got the quiet weakness to grass, and you know, it's just for a water type, especially with water being the most predominant type in the game, it's really nice to basically take one of its biggest weaknesses away, being electric, and giving it that ground typing. And just the level up moves, movesets, everything. For me, Swampert is easily my favorite. Mudkip is easily my favorite out of the 3rd gen starters. And 3rd gen starters are probably my least favorite out of all gens. It doesn't mean that I hate them. It's just they're my least favorite compared to everything else. But I really do like Mudkip. I really do like Swampert. Marshtomp in between, he's kind of like that awkward teenager. Just kind of but still. Either way, Mudkip is number 4 on this week's countdown. In the number 3 spot, though, we have FROAKIE, the 6th gen water starter as well. Do I really need to say a whole lot about FROAKIE and why he's fucking amazing? For me, it comes down to design. For the most part, I really do not like the design of the other 6th gen starters. I mean, Chestnut is cool. What the hell's his name? Chespin, he's kind of cool. He's like that little buddy, you little dude, you know, whatever, just chilling with you. FROAKIE, on the other hand, that nigga is just sick as a fuck. He's a fucking frog. What the hell do you want from me? What the hell do you want from me? And of course, once you get to the Greninja stages with the protein and the moveset, you can run a physical Greninja or a special Greninja, and it's just, he's so fucking fast too. It's just, in my opinion, I gotta stress that again, it's my opinion. In my opinion, FROAKIE is the best 6th gen starter, just hands down. I love him. I mean, what the hell is a Delphox? The hell is a Delphox? Anyways, in the number 2 slot this week, we're gonna go back to 1st gen OG Squirtle. I'm sorry. Again, I gotta say it. He's the best 1st gen starter. I think I read an article a little while back from Kotaku or somebody that said like they ran it through some scientific data sheet or some shit based upon the challenges that you have to face in 1st gen. And I think they said based upon all that, Squirtle is actually the best 1st gen starter for you to choose. Whether it comes down to, you know, like the first couple gyms you have to fight, or just the Pokemon that you have to end up fighting with Team Rocket, and just everything about 1st gen is apparently easier to handle with Squirtle as opposed to Charmander or Bulbasaur. But that's something you guys can look up. That's neither here nor there. I love it because he's a water starter. I love him because he's a turtle. I love his Japanese name. Blastoise's Japanese name is Kamex. It's just power. It's just power. I love it. So that's why he's number 2. And finally, in the number 1 spot this week, I feel like everyone's gonna hate me for this. I feel like everyone's gonna hate me so much for having all water starters. But number 1 this week, we have Piplup. If you guys know me, then you know that water types are my favorite types. Gengar is my favorite Pokemon, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that Ghost typing is my favorite typing. Water is. And all throughout growing up and even now, I still prefer the water starters to the rest. That's just me. I'm sorry. Piplup, of course, it's a penguin. It's a penguin! It's a penguin! And he evolves into an Emperor Penguin. King Nappy with the King Emperor Penguin. And of course, gotta throw it out there, Empoleon is the only water steel type to this day. He's the only one. Hands down. So his move pool, his resistances, what he's super effective against, that is exclusive to just him. So he's awesome, I love it. And if I ever play 4th gen and I'm not doing like a lock or something, Piplup always gets chosen. But besides that, you guys, I hope you all did enjoy this week's top 5. If you did, make sure you smash that like button down below for me and share with us your own top 5 starter Pokemon as well. Now, when it comes to voting for next week's top 5, I guess, since we're not doing types, top 5 potential Mega Evolutions is returning again from last week. They almost won last week. Basically, what this is it's not Mega Evolutions that we already have. It's Pokemon that don't have Mega Evolutions that could get one. Does that make sense? I don't know. But still. And then, of course, their opponent this week is top 5 gym leaders. This is one that has been requested quite a lot by you guys. So we're going to go ahead and try it. Why not? So let me know which one you like to see for next week's top 5. Share with us your own top 5 starting Pokemon as well. And if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button for me. With that, though, you guys, I want to thank you for checking out the video. You know me, Watup, Nappy192.